Attorney General Bill Barr told Verdict with Ted Cruz this week that the Department of Justice has hundreds of investigations underway into the chaos and destruction that have occurred across the country in recent weeks. Quote, "The federal government is best positioned to address this kind of violence and lawlessness after it occurs, because we don't have FBI agents walking the beat. And, in fact, when the real violence started around May 25th, 26th, and so forth, we started using our joint task forces around the country, and there are 35 of them around the country. It involves all state and local in those jurisdictions and all the federal agencies. And now, they're starting to go full bore, cranking out investigations, indictments against the people who are involved in this violence." Unquote. Barr said that they already have scores of indictments against individuals who have been involved in the rioting and the destruction of property. Barr added that there are approximately 500 investigations underway into the crimes that have occurred from the rioting. Quote, "We see strong evidence of coordination in many of these episodes. Fundamentally, what you have here is you have demonstrators. Some of them go there with the intent of demonstrating, but you have a group of agitators, sometimes a significant group, that try to convert those into violent activity, and they seem to be very well coordinated when they show up." Unquote. Narrator's note. And the people just keep eating it up, don't they, Bill? Here's a tip for anyone that's still falling for anything coming out of Barr's mouth. This is the same FBI, the same Department of Justice, the same Attorney General that looked the other way on the Epstein thing. Remember that? Anything ever come of that investigation that Barr promised that he'd launch? This is the same FBI that knelt just a little over a week ago. If anyone believes that they don't know exactly where the money is coming from that's backing this insurrection, I've got a bridge that needs selling. Hollywood, all the big tech companies, pretty much every major corporation in the U.S. are publicly supporting them with big money donations. If you want to take down a criminal organization, you take out the leadership, you take out the entities funding it first. And you never hold a press conference or give interviews where you give the perps a heads up that you're coming for them. And now Barr's yapping about agitators and coordination and indictments and going full bore. What a joke. It's a show, people. A show to keep you believing, to keep you sedated. Just like the Russia collusion investigation, no one's going to be arrested. Ever. Not anybody of importance. But Julian Assange is rotting away in a UK prison, and Roger Stone's on his way to the slammer. Remember that early morning raid on Stone's house? Some people say, but Judicial Watch has uncovered so much evidence. Well, that should be a clue, people. If a private group of investigators does more to uncover federal crimes committed than the Federal Bureau of Investigation, then we have a problem. And it doesn't matter how much evidence Tom Fitton or Judicial Watch presents. No one will ever be arrested. The swamp's not being drained. Our government is being overthrown by Marxists. The president's busy tweeting. The country's burning. Statues and landmarks are being toppled over and destroyed. No one's being locked up. Jared Kushner is advising the president. The White House task force and Fauci haven't been removed. And Trump says that if China develops a roll-up-your-sleever, he doesn't have any issues with offering it to the American people. Operation Warp Speed, business as usual for the D.C. swamp. But Bill, the pancake-man Barr, doesn't want you to worry because he's got everything under control. That reminds me, I have a steaming stack of buttermilk pancakes fresh off the griddle. Who's hungry? This is Nancy Morgan Hart.